Bill come in tomorrow, so we're headed back this way. Just found out yesterday that Annette Fansky is actually on the Disney boat that's right there. If I'd known she was there, we could have taken her out and run her around the bay a little bit, but it's too last minute notice. Maybe next time. But anyway, so we're back. We'll get anchored, go in, pick up a few things at the store, and then hopefully be able to take them out tomorrow. Big old boats here. Alright, there's their boat. Looks like it's going to be a good day. Alright, we made it to the dock. And it looks like they're actually getting off on this side of the construction, which is nice.
Yeah, only a 5-minute walk instead of 20.
Yeah. So we're walking down there to meet them. I don't expect them to be on time because Penny is not the most timely. But Bill keeps her on a short leash, so we'll see. Hey! You're actually awake.
For you to be standing here?
How are you? How are you?
Ciao.
We're so excited.
Look, everybody's thinner but me.
Start walking. Can you believe I got to change off the boat
I
before
can't
it is?
actually. I said on the video walking, I don't expect them to be here on time because Penny will never get out of
It's
bed.
like bad. She's only seen like 3 sunrises.
Yeah, I don't do sunrise.
That is so true.
Yeah.
Bill takes
The
pictures.
sunset is pretty.
Yeah?
It's just as nice.
Thank you.
They're here. They made it.
So excited.
Alright, well, we made it. We got them. And we're all the way in St. Thomas, so we're at Scott Bay, Scott Beach. Taking the dinghy in, so we have a little bit of a home base to work out of, and then we'll start snorkeling. This is over here, right, Ethan? This rock here? Yeah. So kind of just work our way around this bay, snorkeling.
Tell you what it's not.
We didn't drink the noodles. You did? Okay.
I'll tell you what it's not. It's not South Carolina.
It is not South Carolina in 4 inches of snow.
No.
Yeah, so anyway, I wish the sun would come out a little bit more. But it's still early. I think it's what, maybe 10 o'clock?
Yeah, about 10:30.
Yeah,
Wait a
okay.
minute. I'm awake before 10 a.m.? What is happening?
That's amazing.
All the way out here.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've got a few charter people over there in the water snorkeling. And other than that, we kind of have it to ourselves, which is kind of nice. So anyway, alright, you'll see what we see. just need to be pulling anchor by 1:30.
Actually, slip in the mooring box.
Slip in the ball, that's easier. We're not worried, it's just water. You won't get hurt too bad. Like an hour right here next to my face. Like he would swim out and look at me, and then he'd come back and he'd just swim right here next to me the whole time. It was so cool.
Oh, it's so pretty.
It is pretty. I'm so glad we got to bring you here, because the other two places that were closed are just not as pretty, and I'm like, I don't want to take them someplace that's not pretty.
Yeah, this was a good day.
Well, for us, even an ugly place would have been nice.
Yeah,
Well, that's what people kept saying. They won't know any different. I'm like, yeah, but we do.
Yeah. No, this excursion was worth every nickel.
Yeah, it was.
It's great. There's probably several people from your boat that were here today
Yeah.
on these trips.
Yeah, tell everybody we know that we'll listen that we were meeting y'all.
Yeah.
Even people like, yeah, we've got friends. We've got friends.
Alright, we'll get Bill and Penny off. They can go find the spot on the front of the boat, I suppose.
Yeah, we'll take some pictures up there. Yeah, the guy we were talking to when y'all came out, he was going on a diving excursion. He was going to learn to dive. And he was a hot air balloon racer.
Wow. Oh my God.
So he was explaining the whole hot air balloon thing and how that worked, and like when you're in the hot air balloons, you really look for the pockets of wind that are like 200 miles an hour or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? That was
How you
interesting.
get into something like that.
I
You're
know.
saying, you know what? A friend of mine does hot air balloon racing. You want to go up?
All right. Well, it was a fun day. It was a rush of a day, but we accomplished all the things we wanted to. We got all the way over to Scott. We were able to snorkel. We saw turtles and fish and got them back on time.
We got to sail a little bit too.
And we got to sail, and we had a rescue mission. Bill spotted a kayak paddle floating in the water, and
That matched our paddle board.
Yeah.
She wanted a kayak paddle. We only had a single paddle.
yeah, I was just saying the other day, I wish we had a two-sided paddle, so we rescued that, which was pretty cool. And now the boat has just
We're casting now.
yeah, started to cast their lines and are getting ready to pull out. So don't know exactly where Penny and them are.
So they're on this side of the ship.
Yeah, for
towards the front.
their room, but I don't know if they're at their room. Let me get my phone and see if she's messaged me. That's funny. That's so funny. The Love Boat. I can't remember the words. Something shiny and new.
That's pretty
I think it was kind of funny. So they're heading out. All the lines are cast. The boat's backing up. And our time is ending. But they have 2 more days on that ship. 2 days at sea, which are always the best. They may be on their back. They may be eating or, you know, drinking or something. I know she needed to shower and get ready for her photo shoot. So they have a voice at sea. Yeah, it's a singing competition that's The Voice. And Penny made it to the finals. On Saturday, they have their final competition, and then tonight they're doing some kind of photo shoot for pictures that they'll put up on the big Jumbotron while they're performing. So she's got to go have that done tonight. She went last night to have it done, but she had the wrong night, which is typical Penny. So anyway, so she may be getting ready for that right now. But they may be on their balcony. They're somewhere up there in the very front, and she said they were on the 8th floor. So they're probably actually close to the bottom of balconies, 2nd or 3rd row of balconies or something. I tell you, being here in St. Thomas though really makes me ready to take another cruise. I've watched so many boats come in and out of here in the last couple of days.
Yeah, we still would take a cruise, definitely.
Oh yeah,
And get off the boat because, you know, all the excursions is what we do almost
daily. Yeah.
frequently.
But I would love to be on a boat and be a little pampered and
All you can eat
lots of sushi and
whatever. Entertained.
yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is that them right there on the bottom?
Down there left.
Yeah, that might be her.
Yeah, see somebody.
He's tall and she's waving.
Right now, yeah. Wearing a dress.
Yeah, like a blue dress and a white.
Yeah.
That's them right there. In the bottom, that bottom row balcony. I'm pretty sure that's them. I'll have to enhance this and see. Yeah, good times. It was a really good day. I was kind of really stressed about it because I didn't know if
Penny would get seasick.
yeah, I didn't know if she would get seasick or she would enjoy the ride on the boat, and if it would be too much. And
She'd be going out there and she didn't.
yeah, she did fine. Actually, the snorkeling I think was harder for her than the boat ride was. You know, she struggled for a while with her lung capacity, and I think the snorkeling was difficult because she breathes a lot through her nose. I guess you get more oxygen that way, and so she's not used to breathing through her mouth, so that transition was very difficult. Plus, she's not a great swimmer. So she was snorkeling with a noodle, which I think is always hard. But it was a great day. She did good. I think Bill had a great time. He got to see turtles, so that was good. We'll have to check our video and see if we got any decent video of them snorkeling. That's it. That was a good practice day for our visit with Braylon and Matt that's coming up in a couple of weeks.